Hello guys and welcome to Python programming tutorials by Amulya's Academy. Today in this tutorial we'll write a Python program to print number patterns. We already made a video on this concept. This is part 2. And to understand today's tutorial you need to watch the previous tutorial. So I will give you the link of that in the description box. You can go and watch that. In the previous tutorial of number pattern we discussed about 12 patterns. And in that we printed 6 different number arrangement in 2 different shapes. That is, we discussed about right triangle shape, this shape and this shape. We discussed about 6 different number arrangement in these 2 shapes. So total 12 patterns. The number arrangements was like this: 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4, 5, 5, 5. Another one is this. And another pattern was this. Another pattern was this. And the next pattern was this and this. So we wrote the program for 12 pattern in the previous tutorial. In that we discussed about 6 different number arrangements and 2 shapes. Today we'll discuss about another shape, that is we'll print same number arrangement, the 6 arrangement which I showed you now. We'll print those arrangement in the pyramid shape. That is, so today's shape is this pyramid shape. We'll print those 6 number arrangements in this shape. So in this pattern, that is to print the numbers in this pyramid shape, here you can see first we want to print space. Here you can see, after that we want to print numbers, and also here you can see the space between the numbers. Between 1 and 2 we can see a space. Here also you can see space, right? Here in the pattern program, the program to print the numbers or star in this shape, that is pyramid shape, and this right triangle shape, both are almost same. Only difference is here we can see while printing this pattern, if I give space between the numbers, then when we print space here before the numbers, here also we need to give an extra space. For example, like this, here you can see. If I am printing these numbers in the right triangle shape, here I am taking the space between the numbers. That's why while printing the space also, here you need to give the space. That means when number of row is 4, according to the formula we'll use, we need to get 3 space in the first line, n minus I minus 1 formula, if you remember that. But here we can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 space in the first row 0. That is because here we are giving the space between the numbers. That's why here also space is added between the space, extra space. That's why we are getting 6 space here. Here 4, here 2, here 0. But in this pattern, here we need to give space between the numbers, but here while printing this space, no need to take the extra space. We'll get both this pattern when number of row is 4. But here we can see when we are printing space, here only 3 space. You can see 3 space. Even though we are giving the space between the numbers. Here we have 6 space. Okay. So to get this pattern, what you need to do is, we have 6 programs which we discussed in the previous tutorial. So if I execute this program, the first program, the output we'll get from this pattern is this. It will print the number 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in this shape. Now if I want to modify this program, if I want to print the numbers, these numbers, same numbers in the pyramid shape, then what we need to do is, as I said, no need to take the extra space while printing the space. If you are giving the space between the numbers, no need to give space while printing the space. So here you need to take end is equal to empty string, and here you need to take end is equal to space. Now if I execute this program, I'll get my required pattern, that is it will print numbers in the pyramid shape. The number arrangement is same which we discussed in the previous tutorial: 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's why I told you need to watch the previous tutorial on the number pattern, the part 1. I already explained you how to get the number arrangement. Here I am just showing you how to print this number arrangement in the pyramid shape, right? If you want to print the numbers in the pyramid shape, then here no need to give space while printing the space. But while printing the number, you need to give space between the numbers. So next I have next program which we discussed in the previous tutorial. So if I execute this program, we'll get this pattern. Now I want to print this number arrangement, that is 1 2 1 3 2 1 4 3 2 1 5 4 3 2 1 6 5 4 3 2 1 in the pyramid shape. For that, no need to give space while printing the space. So take end is equal to empty string and give space when you are printing the numbers. Now if I execute this and if I take 5, here you can see the pattern. Next, I'll take my next program. We discussed about this program in the previous tutorial. Now if I execute this program, here we can see the pattern. Now if you want to see this number arrangement in the pyramid shape, then here in the program, you just need to remove this space, and if I execute this, here you can see. Number arrangements are different. Here you can see, right? And we are printing this number arrangement, the 6 number arrangement which we discussed in the previous tutorial, in the pyramid shape today. In the previous tutorial, we printed that in the right triangle shape. Right, next I'll take next pattern. So next we'll take next program which we discussed in the previous tutorial, the 4th program. And this program will give us the pattern like this: 5 4 4 3 3 3 2 2 2 1 1 1 1, like this. So now if I want to print this number arrangement in the pyramid shape, just remove the space here. Just remember that while printing the pyramid shape, no need to give extra space while printing the space in the print function. You need to take end as empty string. But while printing the number, where you are printing the number, you need to take the space between the numbers. So like this, and here you can see. Let me take another program, the 5th program. If I execute this, this is the 5th number arrangement. Here 5 5 4 5 4 3 5 4 3 2 5 4 3 2 1. If you want this number arrangement in the pyramid shape, now just remove the space here. Save and execute, and if I give 6, here you can see. Next, let me take the last program which we discussed in the previous tutorial, the 6th program. If I execute this, we'll get the number arrangement like this: 6 5 6 4 5 6, like that. And here you can see the space first. Now if you want this number arrangement in the pyramid shape, you just need to remove this space and execute the program, and here you can see the pyramid shape. So the difference between the right triangle shape and the pyramid shape is, while printing the space here, if you are taking space between the numbers in the right triangle shape, you need to take extra space between the space. Here you can see 6 space. But if you are printing the pyramid shape, if you are taking the space between the numbers, don't take extra space in the print function of space, where you are printing the space. You need to take end is equal to empty string here. You need to take end is equal to space here. Right, now we are done with the pyramid shape. We saw how we can arrange the 6 number arrangements in the pyramid shape. Next, we'll talk about the next shape, that is, I want to print numbers in the pyramid shape, that is in this shape. Now I want the numbers in the inmost of the pyramid shape. That is, if I take n value, that is the number of row, as 4, then I need to get like this: 1 2 3 4. Next here 1 2 3 1 2 and 1. I need to get the patterns like this. I need to get the 6 number arrangements which we discussed in the previous tutorial in this shape now. So to print this shape, here we can see at row 0 we want 4 numbers, and at row 1 first we want a space, next we want 3 numbers. At row 2 we want 2 space and 2 numbers. At row 3 we want 3 space and 1 number. That is the reverse of the previous pattern, right? So for this, what I'll do is I'll reverse the row index. In the previous tutorial, we reversed the column index, right, to get different pattern. Today here, what I'll do is, to get this pattern, I'll reverse the row index. That is, we have 0, 1, 2, 3 now. I'll take it as 3, 2, 1 and 0. the first row number will be 3, second row number will be 2, third row number will be 1, and last row number will be 0. And at row 3, I want 1, 2, 3, 4. That is total 4 numbers and 0 space. When I is 3 now, we need 4 number and 0 space. When I is 2, I want 1 space. Here you can see space, and 1, 2, 3. 3 numbers. When I is 1, I want 2 space, 2 numbers. When I is 0, I want 3 space and 1 number. And here we want 3 space before the number. So that means first I need to take the for loop to print space. After that I need to take the for loop to print numbers, right? So what I'll do is I'll modify the programs which we discussed now, the 6 programs which have different number arrangement. Now it is printing the number like this. Now what I'll do is here in this program, I'll reverse the index of the row. Here we are taking the row from 0 to n. That means the first row will be 0, second row will be 1, third row will be 2, like that. But here I'll reverse that. So here if n value is 4, the first row will be 3, next row will be 2, next row will be 1, next row will be 0. So for that I'll take the index here n minus 1 to minus 1 to minus 1. So that means when n value is 4, I want the first row as 3. That's why I took n minus 1 here. The starting value of range function as n minus 1. And I took end value as minus 1 because I want the row till 0. That's why I need to take minus 1. And this minus 1 is step. Now if I change this index and if I execute the program, I'll keep the for loop body same. I won't change anything here. I'll just reverse the index of the row. And if I execute this now, I'll get my required pattern. It will print the number in the lower pyramid shape or the inverse of the pyramid like this. So let's move on to the next program. Here, this is the second program. This will print the number arrangement, that is the second number arrangement in this shape, the pyramid shape. Now I want to reverse this. For that, you just need to reverse the index of the row. Take minus 1, minus 1. And if I execute this now, here you can see. Next, let's take the third program. This is the third number arrangement. Now if I want to print this in the pyramid shape, lower pyramid shape, change the row index, order of the row index. And now if I execute this, here you can see the pattern. Next, let's take the next pattern. So we have this number arrangement now. Now I want to reverse this. So for that, here n minus 1, minus 1, minus 1. Like this. So let's move on to the next program. This program will print the number arrangement like this: 5, 5, 4, 3, 5, 4, 3, 2, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now I'll reverse this. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, like this in the lower pyramid shape. Next, let's move on to the last pattern. Like this. So now change the index of row. Like this. We can print the different number arrangement. Here we discussed about 6 different number arrangement in the right triangle shape, in this shape, in the pyramid shape, in the lower pyramid shape. In the program, we just need to do small modification and we can get all the patterns. Today in this tutorial, we discussed about the pyramid shape, that is lower and upper pyramid shape. So that is it about this program. We discussed about these 6 number arrangements in the pyramid shape today. We'll continue this series. I'll come with the part 3 soon. So that's it for now guys. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I will meet you in next class. Till then, take care.